Hey everybody, it's JFeatherFan12312 here, welcoming you guys to another episode of Let's Play Sly 4 Thieves in Time. In the last episode, we beat the Grizz, and in this episode, we're collecting the Cluebottles. This one was really easy, actually. It wasn't that hard for me to find it. So, I decided to go out as Carmelita for a while. I wanted to check a few things out. And this is only at 4 times speed, so things won't be going as fast as they do in the other ones, because this was really easy. This is like this took about half of the time that the other ones took. I'm serious, this one only took about an hour. So, yeah. And like, I see that, and so I go over here, I turn down the music, because I'm testing it, because I tested it, and it was like, yeah. So then I find that, and then I find that one, as soon as and then I find that one. I find a bunch of them in a row here. And then, after a while, once I have 4 left to find, I just research them, and they're all 4 together in his guide. Like, I think it was 15, 16, no, 17, 18, 19, and 20, maybe? Yeah, I think it was 17, 18, 19, and 20. But they were literally right next to each other in his guide, and I found that really funny, that the 4 that I needed were right next to each other. I had already gotten the Cluebottle that was on the Grizz's helmet on that ice sculpture there. But yeah, in case you couldn't notice by now, I decided to make these their own video instead of half parts, like I did in Sly 2, because in Sly 2, they only sped up to be about 8 minutes, and then there was the live commentary segment, which would be about 4 minutes maybe at most. So it would be 12 minutes, which is less than half of a segment. But these ones I'm doing as full segments. So, yeah. That's why this is only at times 4 speed, because I could do it at times 8 speed and make a half segment easy. But I did it at times 4 speed because it was easier. And, honestly, I found so many of these Cluebottles. I needed to find 18. And on my own, without help, in about, maybe half an hour, I found, 14 of them. So, yeah, I just find it funny how quickly I actually found a bunch of these Cluebottles. And then I found, and then I just used the guide. I could have easily found them on my own without the guide, but it would have taken an extra hour, and I really wouldn't have wanted to do it, to search for an extra hour, so I just used the guide. Which is probably how it's going to happen, because I know I could find all these Cluebottles on my own. It would just be really freaking annoying, and I don't want to do it. So, I'm just gonna use the guide after about an hour of searching. It really would also depend. I see that thing, and the key thing that I show you guys once I go back, that thing that I rest on, and I was trying to figure out what it does, and then I realized that there's a golden door over there that it opens, but I don't get to it in time, so so I just leave it alone. I know there's a treasure in there, I just don't know how you're supposed to get to it, unless there's like one of Sly's ancestors that you can find I don't know. That you can find that would jump higher. I don't know. I don't know how you would find it, how you would get to it, but I know that there is obviously a way. I just don't know how. And I just keep going. I find so many of these Cluebottles. I just find it funny how fast I found all these Cluebottles. I know it would have taken me a long time to find the others though, so that's why I literally just used the guide, and I actually show the 30th Cluebottle. I know I usually save the 30th Cluebottle for the live commentary segment, and I completely forgot about the live commentary segment until I found the save. I was about to open it, and I'm like, oh crap, that's supposed to be in the live commentary segment. So then I end the video and start up the live commentary segment, and then I die and have to go back to it again before going to the save, because I'm an idiot. So, yeah, it's really funny. But, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's just really funny. But when I do use the guide, the information he gives is from different Cluebottle areas. So I just follow the pathing for the whole thing. And that was actually a really good place to put the Cluebottle, was on that little deceased bird beak rock thing that was jutting out of the area. But yeah, I just follow the linear guide, and it's really annoying to follow because he doesn't give a ton of information about the area. He gives a little bit of information about the area that it's in, and because he gives the direction, like north, south, east, west. That's not easy for people to follow. He should say, like, I know there's a compass in the corner, but that doesn't help you much. He should really just say, like, forward, backward, right, or left, instead of north, south, east, or west. That's the one complaint I have from that place. And I had to research the last thing in the Cluebottle area of the last one. The last Cluebottle in that area. Just because that one was annoying. You guys have no idea. That one was easy to research. I didn't have to go through everything to find it. Because he explained where it was for that one, but he didn't do it for any other Cluebottles in that one, or the one, or this one. I didn't check Turning Japanese if there was any that he did for that one, but he probably didn't, because it didn't seem like there was any super complicated ones there. And there really wasn't any super complicated ones here. Now here, I keep thinking there's gotta be a Cluebottle in there, because there's blowing area, so I'm like running, and then it seemed if I jumped and used the paraglider that I got forward. It seemed like it, and for a while it did, and then there was just a wall that made you stop, but it didn't seem like it would make you stop for me. So that's why I'm just stuck there for a while. Then I run out. It says to go down, so I go down, and I see this thing. So I switch to the jailbird costume, break that open, switch to that costume, go across here, break this open, and then I try to get the treasure back twice, but it does not give me enough time for it. Because I need to find where the hideout is, which I can never find. And then I finally do know why it actually takes forever, and it goes a lot faster if you literally undo from the Sabretooth costume and then redo as soon as you finish with that. And it's just really annoying because I can never get to the hideout fast enough for any treasures that I might find, because I find a bunch of treasures in here, but as you may notice in the next video, I'm not sure if I show that or not. Actually, I don't think I do. But as you may notice at some point, I don't collect any treasures in this area. None at all. Because it's really hard to reach the hideout correctly. Like, I like and hate this area, because it's nice for the Cluebottles, but it's just an annoying area to find things in. And I guess I just really hate being far back in time in video games like this, because, like, 10,000 BC, that's really annoying for me. I really hate being that far back in time. It is cool to know that Sly's first ancestor, the first Cooper, was, in 10,000 BC, which also means that he was really far away. And I just realized we never, ever even try to get his primitive cane back. Because I guess the Grizz doesn't really take it, his members take it, and it's given to Le Paradox instantly. So, I'm just curious as to what's going to happen. Are we going to have to go back to all these areas, do a few more missions so that we can get to the areas? Yeah, that part, I swiped my cane while I was standing on the toxic waste area because I figured, how could it hurt? And then it killed me, or then it sent me into the black water, and then I figured I might as well just die and get sent back to the hideout, so I just died in the water. So, yeah. I just love-hate this stage, because this stage is really annoying to get to. It really is. It's like the most annoying stage ever to get to. Well, not to get to, but to go through so far. I really just dislike that. And then I step on that, and it instantly kills me, so I'm like, great, now I have to find that place again. Because it showed the monkey from the creators of this game on that. And then I hear the Cluebottle over there, and I'm like, oh, I can just jump to it. But yeah, here, I'm trying to think if the monkey paraglider could do something randomly for me. But it won't, so yeah, don't. You can see the monkey paraglider here for a few milliseconds. But yeah, I just find it funny that their monkey is on there and stuff. And it takes me a while to realize that I'm still using the monkey paraglider, and then I'm like, oh crap, I want to switch back to the camo paraglider because I hate the monkey one. But yeah, their monkey is on the wall of this cave, and I just find it confusing because I'm like, what the hell are you supposed to do with it? Like, why is it there? Is it just there as a Easter egg? Probably. But yeah, then I find another Cluebottle under that bridge there, and then after a little bit of searching here, I find a mask there. After a little bit of searching here, then that's when I start following the thing. Yeah, the costumes just get kind of confusing later. But yeah. And then I use that to just jump on some enemies. Oh, I forgot I had this. I should have taken that out when I just put the math of music on here. Oh well, I guess we have this music. And then on that, I didn't even notice that I had the monkey paraglider there. I'm trying to remember where I actually switch it out, because I don't like the monkey paraglider very much. That's where. No, it's not. I paused there because I had to go somewhere for my parents for a little bit. And I came back, I'm like, what the crap was I supposed to do? Because I paused in a place that would kill me. So yeah, I found that funny. It's not long after this that I actually... No, it was here that I started following the pattern. Following the pattern of where all the clue bottles were. But once I found the 30th, then I stopped following the pattern that he gave. Was it here? I think so. Yes. Because then I have to go back. Yeah, I'll just be standing there for a little bit while I'm checking the location of the next one. And I figured since it's going to be super speeded, it's not going to be noticeable very much, but more noticeable than I thought. If this was on 8 times speed, it wouldn't be very noticeable. And I just find it funny that I tend to do these as Sly's ancestor, with a little bit of Sly thrown in. This one was all Sly, because Bob isn't going to be very helpful here, because he can't climb, he can't rail walk, he can't ninja spire jump. He can't do anything, he can just climb up sheer walls. And that's not the most helpful thing in the world when you need to... Because a bunch of these clue bottles are actually on vines, or you need the use of vines to get there. So you have to do most of these clue bottles as Sly. And the only thing Bob could help you with is if you fell down and there are walls for Bob to climb up. Which, honestly, there are other ways to get up. It's just a slightly more convoluted and slightly more annoying. Okay. Yeah, you may notice the music selection here is completely random. I literally just grabbed all the music I had, put it on there, whatever got cut out, because the one good thing about Movie Maker is it doesn't continue the video just for the audio. Sometimes it's annoying, sometimes it's extremely helpful. This place, it was extremely helpful, because if it didn't, then I would have had to do a little bit of extra editing to cut out the music. It wouldn't have been that annoying, but yeah, I would have. Sorry. So here I came back to this point because this is where one of the clue bottles were. And then I'm just checking where the next place was, which was over here. And it just gets annoying on where some of these are because he doesn't do very good jobs at explaining things. The next one was over on that tooth. So then we go up here. And I can't remember where the next one was. Yeah, the next one was somewhere around here, but it takes forever to find it, because it's just really convoluted and annoying. Because you need to find the exact right rock, and it's really annoying. It takes a while for me to realize that one of the catapults you had actually led you to the rock. This tall rock, this one was annoying to latch onto. And then I'm here, and then I pause so that I can check where the next one is, and it was on that log. Takes me a second to realize that. And then the next one, I don't figure out they're supposed to go in front of the Cooper hideout for a while, so I cannot find it for a while. There's like a mammoth looking... There's like a big rock thing that looks kind of like a mammoth tusk, like this one. It's shown in the back of the picture, but there's more than one of those, so that's what completely stumped me. And then after a while, I just realized I'm supposed to be in front of the hideout somewhere. So, yeah. It's just really annoying. So, honestly, I'd say for you guys, you should do the Cluebottles first and just follow the linear pattern on... yeah, I'll have the link in the description of this video of where I figured out where these Cluebottles were. Of the first starting location. Hopefully I can get to it without my computer crashing on me. But yeah, I'll have the link to that. And if it doesn't work on your computer, type it out on a Kindle or a handheld device, because it likes to work on that, but it didn't like to work on my computer. So, you know what? No, I'm sorry, I can't post the link, but it was like, I typed in Sly4 Cluebottles. Sly4 Cluebottles. Either Sly4 Cluebottles or Sly4 Cluebottles. No, I don't know. Just type in Sly4 Cluebottles, and it was under Gamer Radar. So I'm sure you can maybe find it from there. I would love to post a link, but my computer seems to really hate that website, so... And I don't want to type it out from my Kindle, because that would take forever. So I'm sure you guys can find it on your own. It's a simple Google search. I'm serious. Don't use... I'm feeling lucky, though, as if you could. But don't do the one from the Cooper Wiki, because that's not... From the Sly Cooper Wiki, because that's not going to help you. It's not going to give any information that'll help you. So don't do it. Or I will... blah. Yes, I will blah. Specifically. Here's where I started getting the Cluebottles, actually. There was the nest, and then there was the... There was the nest on the place, and then there was the other nest on the other place. And then this I'm reading through trying to figure out what the heck it's talking about. And then I realize I need to go back all the way over here. And then I need to go... Now that I'm here, I need to go north up here. This way. Until I find a certain item. Or a certain thing that I can't find. Northwest, sorry, not north. And it takes a while to find it because it's kind of confusing. Then I notice that it's up there. So there's a Cluebottle there. And then the last Cluebottle, we're reaching it. It was the next place on the area. And, it was just over on here. So, I will see you guys in the live commentary segment, alright? See you guys then. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, it's Schaefer the Fan 1312. Why do I keep doing that? Back to the live commentary segment. I'm at the safe here. This was the shortest Cluebottle segment I've done so far in the series. Even though I think it still ended up being around 2 hours. No, I'm an idiot. Hang on. It was like an hour and 15 minutes. So, the last Cluebottle, you guys actually might be able to get a bit of help from this one, because I seriously forgot to show you guys where the last Cluebottle was, unlike normal. I normally show you guys where it is, but I was kind of following a guide to get to the last ones, and where the hell is the safe? Shit! Oh. Over here. No, not over here. Maybe over here? Yes, over here. Okay, let's just open the safe. Easy. And we get Clockwork's Eye? What? What does that do? Let me go back to the hideout so we can check. And then we can finally leave Clan of the Cave Raccoon and check out the medieval times era with Sir Gareth Cooper. I haven't actually recorded any of it. I just have seen the cutscene because it appears without you going over there. So yeah. I know. Let's go. I just find it really funny that we just happen to come to the perfect time to fix some of the thing, to save Bob Cooper and to stop the altering of time. Okay, so treasures. It'll be in a corner down here. This is Clockwork's Eye. A single piece of clockwork survived the destruction of the hate chip, leading truth to his claim that the Cooper gang had not seen the last of him. Possessing this potentially evil artifact reveals the location of bottles and safes in the Binocucom? I wish we found this earlier! So much! This is going to be the most helpful item in the game. Most definitely. And this is going to be definitely the first Cluebottle mission that I'll be doing when I play this game on my own. So, yes. Helpful! You guys have no idea how helpful that will be for these missions. But anyway, I will see you guys next time when we take on Of Mice and Mechs. Okay? I will see you guys then. And as you can see, we got absolutely no treasures in this area, so once we go back for treasures, if we do that, there's going to be a lot. So, I will see you guys then when we take on Of Mice and Mechs. Bye!